Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Stephanie. We're going to be making a press-on nail set for a client, so let's get started. Today I'm going in with soft gel almond short because that's what my client requested, and she gave me all her sizing, so I'm just going to be putting that on here. I definitely like using this because it's so sturdy. I'm just going to confirm that all the sizes are correct before I continue. I'm just going to remove the shine from all of these. When I'm making press-on, I don't really go in with my e-file. I prefer to just use a hand file or a buffer like this. So I noticed that this one, every time I buff, like for a few seconds, it'll just want to come off the stand like that. So I think I have to replace the sticky type on here a lot, and this is as much as I've used so far. Put it there. Oh god, that was terrible. But just stick it down. Just peel the tape up, and good as new. Stick it on like that, and peel it. The only time that I would be using my e-file would be to etch the underside, so that they don't have to go in with like a little hand file and try and, you know, get the underside so that it can stick better on their nails, etc. Alright, back to the good stuff. I'm just going in with my little hand file and getting all the little plastic ends off. And I prefer to use a little one because I really don't want to waste my big hand files for when I have Gel-X clients. Okay, all of these are buffed and filed to the best that I can do, and now we're going to start on the art process. Yay! So the palette that I use, I put all of the colors in here just because it's so much more convenient to put them in these little, like, little things here. This is my entire collection of the yogurt jelly grocery set collection. All in here in little things. Don't mind this, okay? I haven't decided if I should toss them out or use them for something else. But yeah, all the colors are in here. So if I don't name a color that I'm using in here, it's just one of the colors in the yogurt jelly grocery set palette. But these are the specific colors that I'll be using that are not in the palette. These are both from Zillabo, Gel Monster, the black and the white one, because these are actually one coat. It's insane. It's awesome. The top coat I'm going to be using is from Soft Gel. These are from Daiso. These are the paper nail palettes, so I can easily mix, do all this and do all that, and then dispose of it. Just going to be putting a little bit of this black onto my palette. I don't know if I should be using these for, you know, this kind of art because it's only going to be like shadows and highlights, but I just really want to use them. Nice. I'll probably need more because there's 10 fingers. Well, we'll see. Okay, my client wants the ring fingers to be camo, so I'm going to work on these ones first. I also have 91% isopropyl alcohol. I've got some lint wipes, and I've also got my little handheld UV light. Okay, in terms of background, I'm looking for something tan, kind of yellow, not too tan. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one. Alright, let's see how many layers this takes. Hopefully just one. I think I'm going to need two. Cut to 4 layers in. Oh my gosh, and sometimes I get lint on here, but let me wipe that off actually. Just sprayed some alcohol on this. I'm just going to wipe it off because I realized that, hey, I created dust earlier when I was buffing the nails. Let's not leave that layer of dust on there for it to pill on us later. So I'm just going to wipe it down. It's honestly so hard to see what I'm doing because my eyes are not the camera. Also, this application is way smoother. Hey guys, remember to wipe the dust off. Oh, god damn it. But sometimes I pick up dust from wiping my brush. So it's a hit or miss. You know? And sometimes you have to miss. Since these are magnet, I stick it in, and then I cure it. Okay, maybe not with those words exactly. This is my perspective. Like, if I'm holding it here, I have to stand back here to look and see what I'm doing. Because if I stand above it, the phone's blocking me. I can use the black in this palette for the trees because it's not extremely intense black, so I feel like I could get away with it. So I'll be using this as the tree base. Okay, going in with this shade. I'm going to take some and then put it on the palette. And honestly, even from this, you can kind of tell that it's not pure black, which is kind of crazy. Okay, maybe it's just me. Never mind. So, I'm just going to go in. Make tree-like things. You know how that goes. Okay, this is honestly... It's going to get better, okay? Trust the process. Trust the process. And now I'm going to let this cure in the oven. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the white here and make some highlights. Put this where I think deserves some lightness. And it's okay if it's like streaky because it's nature, you know? Nature is streaky. Don't quote me on that one. Don't quote me on that one, please. Okay, then I'll just rotate it. If only with, like, you know, people, you could rotate the hands like this easily. That'd be nice. Now I feel like I maybe should have used a lighter tree color, but I'm going in with the pure black and adding in some shadows. But all I see are shadows. You know what I mean? Sometimes all you see is shadows. You go, yeah, I totally get what you mean. Forget that you guys don't have the same eyes to look at this like the same way that I'm holding it. But what's done is done. Alright, now I'm going in with this shade here. I'm going to scoop some of that onto my palette as well. And I'm going in with a contrasting tree color with this nice brown shade. Very confidently said. Yep, very good. Sometimes I'm like, do I really even know what a tree looks like? You ever think that, like, do I actually know what it looks like outside? And I'm like, way, way off. Which is awesome. Because nature is subjective. What am I talking about, dude? Hey guys, quick reality check. Done. Okay. This is how it's going. I probably should sit down, but I kind of want to just keep standing for a bit, you know? I don't know. Just for like a little bit longer until I decide my time has come. Some progress here. Can you even see that? I hope so. Alright, now I'm going to cure this. So in between curing, I will, or no, when one is done curing, I turn the lamp off and then I put the other one in so that it doesn't start curing. I don't know why. It's just a little habit of mine. I also have no, like, real designated way and path on how I'm doing this. I'm just finding any empty space that maybe I could, you know, put a tree branch that goes across or something. There's not really, like, a thing that I'm thinking about when it comes to this, but these do look like Olaf hands. Because one time my client got this set, but in pink camo, and I was at this stage and she was like, wow, looks like a bunch of Olaf hands. Which, I mean, she's not wrong, because this actually is all the family members of Olaf on the nails, because that's where he belongs. Sorry, was someone saying something? Okay, cut. Okay, and then for the highlights of this lighter tree branch, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This kind of like a milky white, leaning towards tan, but, you know, etc. So I'm just going to mix it a little bit because it's definitely slightly separated. And then I'm going to put it on the palette. That just covered the whole thing. Thanks. Gosh. But I also do feel like this shade might be a little too close. This is the exact same shade. Maybe, actually, maybe I'll go with the lighter shade. So maybe I'll just mix the white with the tan here to kind of make it slightly, like, even way lighter. Yeah, that was perfect English. You know? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that same mixed shade to make some foreground and some background, just like on the sides. You know, just like their own trees, but they're going to be white. But I really do feel like the background's just eating it up. Just, you know, just eating it up. Because it's kind of hard to tell unless I make it thicker. So, that works too. Okay, I am officially sitting down now. I stood for quite a bit of time, so I feel like this is fine. Going in with just the white and just pretending like it's another branch of tree. The legislative branch, the judicial branch. Is this realism or what? Realism or fakeism? Jeez. Like, a few of my friends have motorcycles and, like, cars. I feel like that's a car. Anyway. Maybe I'll put it right here. I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade of brown. Maybe this one or this one to add some more liveliness to these trees. But I'm gonna go in with like a light hand. I think maybe I'll go for the darker one, the darker brown here. Darker brown here, darker brown, yeah. I'm just gonna go and add some more foreground or something. And these are gonna be like skinny little trees. Sorry, I was a little off frame there. Also, these brushes I think are from Shein. Just saying. I'm pretty sure you've seen these. They're iconic. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Okay, let's go. I do like that this color adds way more contrast. It's less boring. Not that it was boring before, but it was just kind of like missing some thing. Okay, I definitely went a little bit crazy right there. I feel like every once in a while you gotta see my face again just to remember me, guys. I'm still here. Are you guys still here? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have made it this far into the video, please be sure to like this video, subscribe, comment down below what other kind of nails you want to see, because I can probably do anything. I can try my best to do a request, or like any art styles, because I do want to practice different art styles, and I do want to cater towards, you know, everyone. And I don't want to be like, oh, it looks like you only do like, you know, cutesy charm nails. Like, no, I can do full art, I can do 3D, you know, I can do like cyber, I can do different vibes. So just hit me up, you know, and I can make it happen for you guys. And I would love to make you guys nail sets, you know. It'll be cute, like my little community. Okay, these are what they look like. Oh wait, can you see them? You can't? Oh, it's because they're camo? Okay. Time to add some foliage. So I'm gonna go to my second palette here. Maybe I can mix like these two colors here, maybe. We'll see. This one and this one. Because I want something vibrant, but I also want it to be a little bit muted, if you know what I mean. Vibrant but muted, so I feel like this might give the best payout for it. So like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this wow factor. That might be a good shade right here. Yeah, it's like bright enough, but it's also on the duller side. Just like life. Just like people. This might be a good shade, actually. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna find some spaces, like maybe here, to put a bit of green. Just like that, you know, little bits here and there. And then maybe put a little bit of extra green here. I definitely feel like there's a lot more green out in nature that we should look out for. And just be like, wow, color, nice. Alright, and this is what they turned out to look like. My client wants them to be glossy, so I'm going to top it off with this. I really did just try my best to do this. I'm just going to top it off so that it doesn't get any lint on it later. And I'm going to put it back on the stand because it's on trial for multiple cases of serving C-U-N-T-Y. Wait, no, serving C-U-N-T. Because it's C-U-N-ting season. Yeah. Dude, this looks really good. According to my book of serving, which I do. Okay, in the lamp it goes. I think it's ready. Something about top coat just kind of blends everything together. And that kind of is what it does, you know, because sometimes you're like, oh, these lines are too harsh. It's like, oh, I just wish there was a way to make them look more, like, even. And then you're like, wait, I just needed top coat. Or I just needed to use a lighter hand. It's one of those, so. I'm going to be a little vulnerable here. I'm going to go play with my cat because she's been meowing at me for about 10 minutes now. So, I'll see you guys when I get back in, like, 15 minutes, because I usually play with her for, like, around 15 minutes. And obviously, I know this is a great angle as well. Hey, I put some chargers out because I feel like my phone and my computer will die. Actually, I could have just done it like that. Anyway, I'm going to first wipe the dust away because I have not done that yet, but I will now. So, I'm just going to go in and wipe the dust off all the remaining fingers and then paint them, and then I'll come back to you. I feel like I don't have to say this stuff, but maybe you guys want to be included in all the steps. Maybe. Maybe. Also, recently, my boyfriend and I have been watching Abbott Elementary and the new show English Teacher. I didn't know what English Teacher was about. I knew it was about an English teacher, but I didn't know like the premises of it. But both of us are really enjoying it because I really do like Abbott Elementary, and so does my boyfriend. And I just like that it has the interview style, like how The Office had, and I'm sure like a bunch of other mockumentaries have too. So that's why I really do enjoy it, and I'm just like trying to watch all the episodes we can with him before my subscription ends. But then I just remember, I'm like, wait, I'm a student, so I can get on the student discount. So maybe I will repurchase it. But in this economy, my boyfriend and I will be splitting it, so we'll each be paying $1 and some cents. Yep. Just gonna go in here with this. And then I should probably put gloves on too. I don't like that there's dust. Oh my god. That's super annoying. Like, honestly, super annoying. And I feel like for these ones, I will be going in with 2 layers unless I can get like a super even coating for like the first coat. We'll see. It's because the camo ones I was able to get away with doing 1 coat because I was going to add other stuff on it. I feel like I'll definitely be needing 2 coats of this, so yeah, great. Alright, time to cure. I feel like the only way to get rid of the lint would be to dunk the brush in alcohol or something, just for a little bit, like swirl it around. I don't know, unless that creates more dust. No, I don't think that would, but it's like, Ooh, I tried cleaning it with the lint-free wipe, and I'm still getting lint. So, anyway. Alright, just finished the first layer of all the remaining nails. Time to do the second layer. I feel like you can tell a difference. It's like this one is definitely more vibrant. Well, it's okay. It's gonna be covered up by stuff anyway. I'm actually gonna go in and wipe off the inhibition layer of all of the nails, just because I feel like I should do that before I do my next step. I don't know. You see, I feel like I shouldn't be giving out this advice if I'm not even sure why I'm doing it. But I'm just gonna do this before I apply my matte top coat. They're all wiped, and this could even be a set by itself, just like plain, but just a touch of camo, so that's pretty cool. And now I'm going to go in with my matte top coat. So this is what the matte top coat looks like. It says color polish, but there's no color. Mine does have a funky smell to it. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm going to be applying a layer of that over all of the nude nails. So this is it directly out of the oven, and it's all matte. So even though this is kind of a random brand, if it works, it works. Hello, it's definitely way later. 6:48 to be exact. That's my cat in the background. I don't know if you can hear her, but I'm going back in and finishing up the nails. Okay, so I hope I have all the colors that I need for the deer pattern, but these are the only Function of X palettes I have. I have Aura Melt Power, Groove, and French Kiss, and I'm trying to see which shades from each palette I can use. I can probably use black and mix it to make it like a darker brown if I need to make any of those shades. I've also got a bunch of these. I know it's just like single use, but it's just what I have for now. Okay, I feel like I don't have the correct shades for this, and I really don't want to be blending all these different eyeshadows together, so I might just stick with using gel. So I'm actually going to regret this later, but I did try the gel method, and I tried to make the middle darker and then lighten up the sides and do a little bit of, ombreing, but oh my gosh, not only did this take super long, I honestly did not like the result at all. Like, I just kept going back and forth with, like, shading, and it just wasn't looking right. Like, it looked decent, but it didn't look, like, decent enough to the point where it looked airbrushed, and I don't use an airbrush machine, so I was like, man, maybe I should honestly just go back and do the powders. But this is the first one I did, and I did not like that at all. And it just looks streaky, and you can tell like it's not even blended. And then this is my second attempt, and I really just did not like it. That's it, right? It looked like a lot of shit. And that's it. I don't know, like, I really like the look of the eyeshadow because it's blended out, to a good amount compared to this where I have to use gel. Damn, I don't know what I should do now because I feel like the colors I'm using in terms of the gel, it's not good. And I would like for it to be good, but maybe I just need to take some of the colors out of the Function of X palette and like mix it and make a little palette on the side so that I can get the colors that I need. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do this shade and this shade. I'm gonna blend it and then we'll see where that goes. So first I think maybe I'll do this shade and this shade. I'm gonna put down a light layer of this. Okay, and then go back in with an orange. Make it like a little bit warmer of a tan shade. This is gonna be a whole lot of trial and error. Okay. We're cooking. Oh, sorry, it's not focusing. We're cooking. Hopefully that was easy enough for you to understand. This, like this. I don't really know how many of you guys are following along or how many of you guys are just watching this in the background. Hey, thanks for watching though. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. Hopefully, you appreciate me too. Okay, I don't know what I did, but I think I did it. I wish I recorded all that because that would have been helpful. Ooh. I forget that when you blend it out, it actually can make it better.
And this actually made it a lot better. But I just have to cure it quickly because sometimes the powder can create like spots and then it doesn't look good. Let's see, I think I did this and this for the base, like in the middle. And like, it's definitely way too yellow, so then I have to tan it out more. Then I think I went in with this shade here for the sides. Kind of give it a little bit of depth. Then I'm gonna go in with this dark brown shade here, and then this shade to start the middle little flare here. And then I'll go in with the brown and then the black from this third palette here. Let's see if we can get that frame right there on this side. Going back in with the black and the brown here, and then going back in with the middle. Just go back in with a little more black and brown. So yeah, I think I might do like some of them will have like one side really dark and then one side really light. You know, I can do like all sorts of different things here. Maybe this time I'll make the sides a little more brown. Blend it out. That's nice. This is like a little Bob Ross moment here. Cool. Right, and this is my thumb. Alright guys, my audio is going to be different, but I've been adding the little dots and such. I've done these three. I also finished doing on the ombres. They're not all the same. Some of them I did, you know, like a one-sided one, and then, you know, lighter ombre, darker ombre, stuff like that. So these are the ones that I finished. These three I'm done, and now I'm working on this one. And I use my dotting tool to add the main stuff, and then I'm gonna go in with my really thin liner brush to kind of make it a little more realistic. And by that I mean just kind of, you know, making these dots look less like dots and more like little splotches. You know, like roughening them up a little more, like make them look less organic. Or I guess making them look more organic, or I don't know, more natural. So for the ones that have the dark going down the middle, I'm going to center more of the middle to be open. And then, for example, if I had an ombre on the side, as you can tell, it's a little different. Then I focus more on either the lighter side or on the darker side, like this one. But yeah, this is a really cute and intricate set. I low-key want to make a set like this for myself. But like duck nails, or maybe, I don't know, lipstick. I actually don't own lipstick shade. Lipstick shape, I mean. Also kind of crazy that this is my outfit right now. I'm wearing a jacket. I do not have a heater on. It is 65 degrees in this house. But I'm fine. I grew up with no AC and no heater anyway, so just put a jacket on and I'm fine. Okie dokie, I'm going to show you what one looks like before I top coat it. Looks like this. This is my update. All of them are done and top coated and they look really good. And tomorrow I'm going to add charms. Alright, we are back on the camera setup, and I even put my bracelet on because I was like, something's missing. Anyway, this is the progress I've made in terms of charms. I've only put on 3 charms basically, or there are 2 rhinestones and the one big one. And now I'm going to be staggering maybe like 1 more or 2 more little ones. I don't know. I feel like I can only fit 1, and I might stick with the little one, like the smallest size.
So I've just been using my crazy top coat in thick, and I'm using a little dotting tool because the charm or the rhinestone is so small, so that's why I feel like this would suit it better instead of dipping using a pair of tweezers or something. So that's why I'm doing that. And these are non-wipe, so I feel like I don't have to add another top coat, but we'll see. I most likely always add another top coat just for extra protection. And now let me get my... Whoops, I grabbed two on accident. Can you see that? Okay, let's see. And so I'm gonna just put one on there. Now let me get my alcohol spray and use that to wipe the other one off. Maybe I can use that for another finger. That looks like it's good enough, I feel. Okay, and I'm gonna use my little one. Make sure you're not next to the gel, like directly, like make sure the light beam is not able to reach that. That's why I'm aiming it more away than that way, because you know I don't want to cure my stuff. Or what you can do is just cover it. You know, when you're about to flash cure something, just cover anything that has gel so you don't accidentally cure the product. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go in with a brush now, and I'm going to put some of that thick top coat on there, and I'm going to go around on all the rhinestones. I already did go around on the rose, but now I'm going to go around on the rhinestone so that I can get anything underneath it so it doesn't get stuck in my client's hair or anything like that, and that would be bad because, like, that's, you know, that's not what I want it to be. Okay. Alright, while I wait for my client to reply on if she likes this rosy with pearlescent or not, I'm just going to move on to a different finger, so I'm not going to top coat this just yet. I'm going in with a white bow now, because this is all I have, but if I had a pink bow, I would just directly put the pink bow on there, but because I've got a white bow, I've got to put this on, cure it, and then, paint it again. So I'm just going in, dipping, oh, can't even see that. I gave myself the weird angle so you could get the great angle. You're welcome. Right here. Like that. But I'm gonna lower it like a lot, just so it's not just on my client's skin, because that would be uncomfortable. As for it to be pink, let me see. I'm sure I got like a light pink somewhere. I'm probably gonna have to mix colors, and I'm thinking I might mix this one with white, or this one, yeah, probably this one with white. Yeah, to make it like way more muted. Hold on. Alright, I'm going in with this pink shade. I do have white right here, so I'm gonna take some of this white, scoop it on the side, blend it. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good. So once that's mixed, I'm gonna go on my little bow here and just start painting. But I gotta be more precise this time and not get the paint directly onto the deer print, because I'm like, oh my gosh. Almost out. Remember to even get the sides like down here too. I like how I'm like saying this as like a follow along tutorial. Sorry about the background. It's gonna be kind of in and out of focus because I do not have a good background besides the granite. Alright, I'm on my last nail that I'm putting a charm on, and I just painted it pink for the bow, and I'm adding in the top coat, and you guys, I'm done with the set. This only took me 2 days. I feel like I could have locked in and only taken 1 day to do it, but
I don't know, it was kind of like a slow day vibe for me. This set was so much fun to do. I definitely want to make a set like this for myself because, like, I actually didn't know I could eat this hard, but I did. The set is done. I just grabbed this out of the oven. I'm definitely going to be making a pack and order with me and make a video about this because look at this. Like, I'm definitely making like 4 million videos about this because it's such a cute set and I'm so excited for my client to receive it and maybe make her own video. You know, and post it and tag me and all that jazz. Like, look at that beauty. Oh my goodness, this is such a cute set. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I really, really, really love it. I love the different, you know, fades of the ombre in the center to the side. You know, lighter ombre, darker ombre, and then like these two camo nails. I like the mix and match of just a little bit of camo and a lot of deer, a lot of fawn. It's giving fawn. It's giving hunting but not hunting, you know? Hunting but I support the animals. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys made it all the way to the end, let me know. Did you like this style of video? I definitely like putting my face in this because it feels more like I'm actually here and present and it's not just me working. So I hope you guys like the two different POVs and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!